Hey Lope Country, I'm Houston Bowe.
And I'm Amaya de la Cruz. College life may seem like a bore with homework, finals, and scooter accidents.
But Grand Canyon University is filled with great events students can enjoy to de-stress and find community. Find out what's happening on campus here on O-M-GCU.
The GCU men's basketball team has been having a killer season. With amazing talent and skill on the court, the energy from the stands is the Lope's greatest advantage.
The Havocs are GCU students who are recognized as being the biggest party in college basketball. The fan base traveled to Lynchburg, Virginia this past weekend to cheer on the Lopes as they faced Liberty University.
GCU opened the opportunity for its students to attend a one-day trip to Virginia completely free. Spots for the trip were sold out in minutes, with fans jumping at the chance to cheer on the Lopes.
With a 2:30 a.m. check-in time and over 12 hours of flying, dedication is never questioned when it comes to the Havocs. Havoc attendance is a crucial piece to the Lope v. Liberty game, as both schools sit among the top private Christian universities in the country.
Even after a long day of travel, GCU students didn't disappoint in energy. The Havocs never fail to bring the hype when cheering on the team with classic traditions, dances, and chants.
Head coach Bryce Drew and his team embrace the Havocs' passion and spirit for their program and understand they are lucky to have such a diehard fan base behind them.
Alongside supporting their Lopes, the quick one-day trip brings students together to make lifelong memories through this unique experience.
The Havocs will be looking to boast their pride as the Lopes look to make it to back-to-back NCAA tournament appearances. Speaking of bringing the energy, finals are happening right now and college students need all the energy they can get. Unfortunately, every GCU student's favorite drink, the Stampede, is out of stock for the rest of the semester at every GCBC location, even Canyon 49. Fortunately, there are multiple alternatives around campus to give you the boost to stay awake for your finals. While walking around campus, there are a few places students report will give them energy, such as the gym, good sleep, the Lope Shop, and especially GCBC. Stampedes may be a staple here at GCU, but a rising festive drink gives the same energy, such as this at GCBC.
Ooh, we have a chai with white chocolate and caramel, and that's pretty good. It has a lot of sugar in it, and a little bit of caffeine with the chai.
Other alternatives for students is our Lope Smart that gives us energy from the outside world, such as Rockstar energy drinks, Monsters, and other caffeinated beverages, meaning the shops will help give you a boost depending on your feeling. When asking Sasha Wiggum about her experience with final season and studying, there are special items at the Herd Stop first on her list.
My go-to is like kombucha or like some sort of like juice, but sometimes if I really need to stay up late, I'll get like a Rockstar or a Celsius just so I can stay awake.
Caffeine is definitely helpful to bump motivation and set students up for success, but one team on campus is sure to spike anything in their way.
I'm John Snyder here from O-M-GCU, and I have the festive chai from GCBC with me, giving motivation during the final season. Motivation is key, whether it comes from an energy drink or passion for a sport. The season is starting for club volleyball. Several teams are here today working towards the spring season with Coach Taya Scott.
Come in here, come to the CAC between 3 and 5, and they'll practice for 2 hours. And what a lot of my players will do, some will stay for an extra 20 minutes to get some extra reps in.
Today's drills turn into a game between the teams, and this one is special.
We played a game called Setter's Gauntlet where you have to achieve a certain amount of objectives instead of trying to get points. And this is the first time in the 8 years that I've coached where both teams had achieved all objectives before the end of practice.
This was a victory for Scott, but her roots at GCU truly made this a heartfelt moment for her.
I love being a part of the school. I went here. And so to have a full circle moment of from being a player to a coach is kind of like the best experience. I'm going to hold you accountable. I'm going to challenge you. I'll encourage you, but I am going to push you. And I think that's what a lot of my girls really like from me is I'll call you out, but I'll keep it fun. I'll keep it light, but it's still going to be a game. It's still going to be competitive.
The most important takeaway Scott wants our players to know for the long run is
My team goal is for these girls to leave school and graduate with the same love for volleyball. I don't want these girls to leave saying I hate volleyball. Like, I want them to finish college and say I had the best college volleyball experience that I could have.
Team goals will always lead players for a successful season, as we can see here from Coach Scott. Back to you in the studio.
Practice makes perfect on the court and on the computer. Esports continues to grow in popularity across the country, and GCU's Overwatch team is gearing up for another year of big competition.
This is RJ Villacorte with O-M-GCU. Video game popularity is on the rise, becoming a recognized sport. GCU's esports program is in the national spotlight with a very special student. We're outside the technology building to get an exclusive interview. The GCU Esports Arena is home to club teams for popular video games like Valorant, League of Legends, and Super Smash Bros. Some teams are on scholarship, like the Overwatch team, which has a valuable player joining them this season. James Bell is in his first year of college. However, his experience in Overwatch is more than simply a rookie.
Yeah, I'm the top 75 player in North America for Tank.
Overwatch has an active player count of nearly 26 million gamers and an average of 1.7 million playing daily. Above them all, Bell is GCU's prodigy player that should have their opponents fearing to face him.
We don't usually have a freshman with upwards of 4 years experience going into their first year here.
I have to play at least a few games every day to maintain the rank so that I can keep it. And in general, I play in about a season, which is about 2 months, I play hundreds of games.
Overwatch is an objective-based game that is all about strategy, and Bell's prestige is a critical factor for the GCU varsity team. His position on the team is all about communication, which is where his extensive expertise shines brightest. The team can get together before competitions to strategize, but during the match they depend on Bell's real-time strategies to get the victory.
He plays the tank role, and the tank role has the majority of the communication responsibility for the team. So the plays we make, the actual rotations that happen, or a lot of the reactions we make in-game are all his call.
While preparing for the upcoming competitive season, Bell is leading the varsity team to dominate in scrimmage victories. His team is grateful to have him as both a teammate and a friend, hopeful for his future with the club team during his time at GCU.
He's just fun to be around. I've grown really quick to him very easily, and he fits in both by humor, by skill, and just generally by atmosphere for the team.
Phoenix is known for its fantastic sunny weather all year long, but here in Lope Country, the forecast predicts some snow and some fun on campus.
Students are greeted with an icy welcome last Thursday in the Prescott Field. 800 students came to the Snow Much Fun event that had lots to do for everyone. After 2 months of planning, the efforts of CAB were all worth it. There was different sections throughout the field where students could grab some hot chocolate, donut holes, and sit down to watch the Elf movie. If watching a movie is not really your style, the tables were scattered with ornament building materials. From gingerbreads to Christmas trees, you can take your pick. Speaking of taking a pic, the photo booth located by the entrance allowed students to truly capture the spirit of Christmas. Like snow falling down, students were able to slide down the bouncy house right in the center, and finally, with 25 tons of snow, the main attraction allowed students to sled down by themselves or with a friend. Back to you in the studio.
What a fun event. The snow totally puts me in the Christmas spirit.
Yes, it makes me want to cozy up by the fire and enjoy my favorite holiday treats.
One of my all-time favorites of mine is the classic pig in a blanket.
Speaking of pigs and blankets, Hank is a proud member of the GCU women's rugby team. Hank is an 8-week-old, 4-pound mini pig who found his home here at Lope Country.
Hank has been playing a big part in the team's success by helping with conditioning and team bonding.
Hank loves the girls on the rugby team, but not as much as he loves eating his strawberries, bananas, and apples.
Can you imagine if Hank got a hold of one of those Monster energy drinks, Amaya?
That would wreak havoc. I would for sure have to watch out.
For now, let's set our minds to finals week that is sure to be so much fun and a holly volley winter break. Thanks for tuning in, Lopes. I'm Houston Bowe.
And I'm Amaya de la Cruz, and this is
O-M-GCU.